My business partner stole everything we built, so I rebuilt it without him and watched him walk into my office 3 years later, begging for help. When I started Finch & Foundry Designs, it was just me and my best friend of 10 years, Lily. 2 overworked architects with big dreams, and 1 shared apartment kitchen. We used as an office and we sketched floor plans, between ramen dinners, pitched clients from a wobbly IKEA table, and celebrated our first real contract with a cheap bottle of rosé. For 3 years, we built that company from nothing. She handled clients, I handled design, and together we built a reputation for creating unconventional, breathtaking spaces. Until the night everything fell apart. We were preparing a presentation for our biggest potential client yet, a luxury hotel chain that could triple our revenue and finally get us out of our tiny studio space. At midnight, I opened my email to send the final renders and found something instead. Notice of partnership dissolution. Effective immediately. All assets transitioned. New company registration approved. Registered by Lily Hartwell. I felt the air leave my lungs. She started a new firm, Hartwell Studio, using our designs, our clients, our pitch deck, even our samples and mood boards. I thought it had to be a mistake. I called her. She didn't pick up. I called again. Voicemail. I texted her. She replied with 1 sentence. It's not personal, Avery. It's business. That night, I sat in the same IKEA chair we built the company on, feeling like the floor had disappeared under me. I had no clients, no funds, and no idea who I was without the company we built, but I wasn't going to break. I gave myself 24 hours to cry, then started from zero. I registered a new firm, Avery Lane Interiors. I worked from my dining table, did small projects for people who followed me on Instagram, pulled all-nighters, drank too much coffee, and slowly rebuilt my name. 2 years later, a viral TikTok of one of my remodels changed everything. Then a magazine feature, then a TV segment, then an investor, then a team. By year 3, Avery Lane Interiors was a multi-million-dollar firm with a downtown studio and a 6-month waiting list. I was reviewing mood boards for a celebrity client when my assistant buzzed in. Avery, your 3 p.m. walk-in is here. Says it's urgent. I looked up, expecting a stressed bride or a contractor crisis. It was Lily, my former best friend, the woman who stole my entire life's work. Her hair was shorter, her jacket older, her confidence cracked. She held a folder to her chest like it was the last thing she owned. Avery, she said, voice trembling. It's good to see you. I nodded, businesslike, professional. What can I help you with, Lily? She swallowed. My company, we lost our biggest investor. We're drowning. I need someone to partner with. Someone with a solid foundation. Someone like me, I finished calmly. She nodded, eyes watering. I know I messed up. I know I betrayed you. But I was stupid and jealous and afraid you'd outgrow me. I never thought you'd survive without me. But you did. You built something unbelievable. The pain I once carried for her was gone. What I felt instead was distance, clarity. Lily, I said gently, you didn't break me. You freed me. She stood frozen, blinking fast. Does that mean you'll help me? I smiled softly, the kind of smile that comes from healing, not vengeance. No, I said, but I appreciate you coming here. She nodded slowly, like each movement weighed 50 pounds. I understand, she whispered. I walked her to the elevator. She paused before the doors closed. Avery, I'm proud of you. For a long moment after she left, I stood alone in the quiet hallway. Then my assistant rushed up. Your 4 p.m. client is early. Should I send him in? I turned to see him. Julian Wright, the structural engineer, who'd spent the last year partnering with me on community housing projects. Brilliant, steady, with a kindness that wasn't loud, but woven into everything he did. We'd grown close in that slow, steady way that feels like a sunrise rather than fireworks. He held a blueprint tube and a to-go coffee. Ready to go over the expansion proposal? He asked, smiling. I realized in that moment that everything I lost led me exactly to where I was supposed to be. Yeah, I said, walking back to my glass-walled office. I'm ready. And 1 year later, Julian and I opened our joint non-profit architecture initiative, a dream I never knew I had until life forced me to rebuild. Sometimes being betrayed isn't the end. It's the beginning of the story you were actually meant to live.